Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ravecraft server, and we done some work. We done some work. There's Bad Boy. She's Bad Boy today. Um, we done a whole lot of work on this stuff and that. We added that little bit, that little tidbit, and we connected this. I think that looks really cool and it's connected. But I gotta tell you, nothing's more tedious in all the world than connecting these things. It's just, it takes forever. But I got this stuff done. I think that looks cool. Looks very cool. Very cool. So that's what I've done here, and I think that's great new addition stuff. I like how it looks under the stairs too. It's kind of dark, but not too dark because of the glowstone. Mobs can spawn. Uh, just the other, just the other minute, there's a zombie. No, there's a creeper who spawned in here. So apparently, creeper or zombies could spawn in there and kill the villager. But we creative, so we don't care. So boom, whoa, they're stuck. Pow. But yeah, that's what we've done here. So there's a couple of things I want to show you. First, I'm going to show you that White House thing, what that looks like, and also I'm going to show you this. This is something that L33 built. All of this stuff. Um, Not particularly in love with it, but it's okay. It's not bad stuff. This is also stuff he did not recently, so um, that looks cool. That's supposed to be like the black market. But that's what this is. I think you should do something to the walls. I don't really like how the walls look. They look kind of plain, and that looks too flat. I don't know. I don't know, but I just don't really love that. Um, there's a couple of parts that look really cool, but this looks cool too. I like that. And then check this out. Not a regular ravine. That, my friend, is a death ravine. You fall down that with your horse and you're screwed. You're so screwed. So also we're gonna go over here and show this. This is Scotty Bones' build. I'm not particularly in love with this one, but it's good stuff. Honestly, I'm not particularly in love with any other people's builds that I ever see. Like honestly, I don't really love them all that much. We see into the world, but that's usually just because of not usually my building style. I happen to like Dez's builds because he's a lot like my building style. This is cool though. But yeah, he's a whole lot like my building style. So we communicate pretty well with building. That's why we can also. Oh, I'm readjusting. That's also why we can build together. Um, no, we're not going to accept that. Um, so this is the update on this. I really advise that he puts pillars in there. I wish he would. I don't like this because it's like it's not pillars, and it's the same as everything else. So I think when you like, since this is all gonna have to be one color, try to vary it as much as you can. Um, any chance that you get to change the block, do it, because this is all just too plain for me. Also, I'm not the kind of guy who likes to take on a modern build or take on a build that's already been built and you're just copying. I think that kind of takes away from the creativity, honestly. Um, but you know what? It looks cool. It looks cool. Very cool. It's by no means small little build or a bad build. So great work, Mr. L33. Um, right over there is where Dez asked for admin. Oh gosh, idiot. So I'm not gonna read the signs, but he asked for admin. Um, but yeah, so that's where that is. That's where that's standing. And I'm not completely sure what I want to do today. I thought I was recording a minute ago. It wasn't recording, so I'm re-saying everything with a whole lot less emphasis. I was laughing and yakking a whole bunch before. So I don't really know. Let's fly around and decide. We must decide what we want to do. Let's give him a good punching. Pow. Oh, he's in my faction. Can't do that. Just kick him out and cut his head off. Oh, here's one thing. What's that? That's man-made if I've ever seen it. Not too much work here, but check this out. He's put this over on here. He's put the inside stuff so there's a walkway. Not just a side hanging off, it's a walkway. Which is much more defensive ready. So, it looks pretty cool, Mr. Deslayer. He's going to play RuneScape. Okay. We were talking about RuneScape earlier. We both used to play that, and it's a game that it's kind of fun to just go back and look at. And bad boy, if you're watching, I have things to say about your castle. Please, please, pretty please, incorporate some design on the wall. Please, 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 make some other blocks. I'm not trashing on it, but what it kind of just looks like to me is really just a big box. Not trying to be mean, not trying to be mean, but that's kind of what, I mean, if you look at it, kind of is. So, I mean, it's cool, but you gotta add something. Gotta add something, bro. But in survival, that takes a while, so. Uh, oh, and I don't think I ever said this. Bad Boy built that, by the way. Just saying. Me and Des, we were having a battle, and I was like, we weren't battling, but I was like, hey, you can put fire protection and protection on in creative. He's like, no, you can't. And we were battling. There was a sheep in there. Just get tons of wool. Give me the wool. He didn't drop anything. He dropped one. But he's like, you can't do that. And I was like, yeah, you can. You can do that. And so this is when I thought I was recording, because it was like 10 minutes ago. And turns out you can't. Good thing we weren't recording. uh, so also another thing is I want Bones to come down here and build a house right up in here. Because something kind of like these designs, I think that needs to happen. Or possibly along here. One or two houses right here. Because it needs it. Needs it, my friend. I want to build, but I want him to design where he wants to go before. So we got to get this second boat built. This one needs to go over there. Right there. This needs to go there. Maybe, ooh, you know what? I don't even have to do that. I can just ask for Red to world edit it right there. Bam. That's not cheating either, okay? I already built it. I already designed it. I already made it. It's just grunt work. And quite frankly, world edit is just nothing but a tool. Okay, it's just another tool to your building tools. Alright? It's just something to speed it up. If there's no reason to be doing something, just don't. If you can make it happen faster, if you don't want to do it, but you want it there, and you can do it, and you've already designed it, just do it. Who cares? I mean, you still designed it, you still made it. So, if you guys are upset with that, I'm sorry, but that's what's gonna happen. So much easier that way. It just makes everything a whole lot simpler for me. Things need to be simple for me. So I think what we're gonna do is we might cut out, and then when we're back, we'll have an idea of what to do. Also, I want to say something about these swords. Okay, first of all, they're not like this. They're not like Minecraft swords. Okay, they kind of look like them, but they're not. They're like long swords, and that's what I wanted them to be. And they're also not like gold swords. Okay, I know that there's green around them. I don't want the green though. I want black, and I think that's something that makes it look better. Um, Also, with the fact that it's longer, I think that I can incorporate that. I don't want to use stained clay, which is the only. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't want to use stained clay because it. I don't know how well it's gonna work with this, and I just don't think it'll work well. Um, but the black, it looks great, and I realize that the handle's not exactly like it either. But like when you're making your own arena and stuff, you can do what you want with it. Uh, like this. This is a perfect example. For those of you that haven't seen this, I did show this in one of my earlier videos, but if you're just seeing this now, whoa, oh, he took the shops away. He did say something about it. He said that he hated how it looked. Um, Not whatever. But like this is far more epic than mine. Um, I still think my arena is going to be a little bit cooler than this, but the sword definitely cooler than mine. Um, and I mean, it just gives you the option of doing what you want with your own sword. And mine is just a small variation, very small variation to to that whole business. I find this so funny. This is the little prison. Um, if you don't have a teleportation set up, if you claim that right there with your faction, and then you're an enemy faction, they can't get out because then they can't TP out of it, and they're just stuck. Can I break that? Nope, didn't think so. So they'd just be stuck, and it's kind of cheap, but that used to happen all the time when this was like a battling server sort of a thing. So yeah, we're gonna be right back, and when we get back, we'll have something cool to be doing. The options are a shop in the arena, the a house in the village, possibly another boat, the start of the big boat, or maybe something I'm just not thinking about. So we will be right back. Okay, guys, we back. And really quickly, we have decided to do a church. And I started the boring parts. Um, so I'll get more into depth to that in a minute. But, at the moment, what is going on? What is with this spot? Why do they like this spot? Why is it that 1,000 little kitty cats come up here and try to get into this freaking house and just run around and ram each other? Well, I've got a solution. Take 127 to the face. One down, two down. Get over here. Three down. Come on, boy. He knows I want his head. Stupid grass. Four down. Yeah. Get over here. Five down. Good. Get in here. Six. Where'd he go? Seven. Alright, that's sufficient. The chicken are down there. 8, 9. That's great. Just get lost. Get lost. Okay. Now that we've gone on our thievish rant, Bones is on. I think that he might. I don't know why he's saying alright. I want him to build a house in here. One particularly right there or down there. Oh, it looks like he's gonna do that now. I want him to have that because he's an admin. We've got Red House. We've got 3 of Legends houses. And then we've got L33's house, and I would just need Bones's. stay with the this theme. I wanted to build something kind of like these. That way I could... Thank yous. Because I wanna have everything kind of looking the same sort of style. I like to throw these kinds of houses in sparingly, randomly. Um, and okay, so there's another thing I want to address. This field, the walkway is so off-centered. I mean, I don't really mind it, but my OCD is getting me a bit, and I might have to fix it someday. And then the other thing is that okay, so these aren't the best houses out there. They're not. They're not the best of houses that you can make. They're not the best designs of houses you can make. They're not the best market, not the best wheat field, not the best boat, not the best church, but, or not the best stable, but all of it together looks good. And I'm very happy with what I have done. I know people may not be happy with what I have done, but I am very happy. So, I am very pleased with the things that I have done. I'm very pleased with the arena. I'm very pleased with everything. And I love this place to death. Um, it's something that I never want gone. It's why I rebuilt the whole thing. It's something that I am very proud of, and something that I like to show off to people. Wow, moving along. Um, so I just gotta say that I want to say that this is something that I'm very proud of. This is something that I like to do, and I think it's great. So all this put together, I think it looks very, very nice, and hope you guys do too. But that's just my thoughts on it, and I thought I'd share that because, you know, I might not say it, and I mean everything here could be better, but what I got, I'm very happy with, and someday I'm probably gonna, go through and spruce everything up, make it look all nice and dandy. Cause it's not, I mean, everything here could use a little tweaking, except for a couple of things. So I just thought I'd bring that up. Alright, so let's get a door down in here. Alright. Actually, I saw this in another design and I didn't want to use it, but at this point, it doesn't look like a church would have one tiny little door. This. Saw this. I like it. I think it's good for this build. If you know who I'm talking about, it is a beat a blow kind of a design. And if you are very angry that I'm using it, I'm very sorry, but this is a great design. It is. It looks good. It's pretty freaking beautiful. And I want it here. So it's gonna be here, and you're gonna have to deal with it. This is something that looks good, and we don't really have the option of the other. Like, I built this whole thing perfectly like that. It's gotta be... Aw, crapper. Hate it when I forget to do that. Yeah, this is good enough. Do-do-do-do. Fill this in. Make it all beautiful. So that's what we're gonna go with. Looks very, very nice. This does have quite a few similarities, honestly. It does. But I can't help it. Everything that he does is so great. Uh, mine's a little bit bigger, and he never finished his, so that leaves us with a lot. But I do want to do dark wood for the ceiling. He used that as well. But yeah, if you don't like that I'm doing that, I'm very sorry. That's what looks best here, and this goes along perfect with this. And the enchanting table that I'm about to put in here, don't judge me, because that is a very typical design of a church. Okay, he used it too. He said he was gonna. He never did. But that is a very typical design, and I don't want to be judged for using it. Alright. No. What? Why you do? That's why. That's why you do. There we go. That has a nice thick look to it, and not too thick of a look. And now we need this. It's something that makes this looks pretty nice. The stairs going up with it. It looks very, very nice. No, 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 no. What am I? What? What? What am I doing? What in the world am I? I feel very dumb at the moment. This is not the design that I would like. I was doing this so I could place the stairs. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Okay, so there's something I want to talk about. I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, and I'm not too sure, but I've got the thought about making this survival again. I talked about it before, said things to Dez, said things to other people. I said that in a video before, I think. I just switched back into survival. Wouldn't have really any trouble getting resources. We're pretty decked out with stuff. And honestly, I'd probably just cheat a lot of blocks, and that way we could do stuff before then. Not an insane amount, but we have a lot of emeralds and all that crap. Alright, we back. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that we were about to hit that mark. I would have told you. But we've got a lot of emeralds and all that jazz and all the things of above. So we really wouldn't have any trouble doing that, because we can just go to the shop and buy what we need to. Oh, and L33 took out the shops, the regular shops, so everything that is now at spawn. And I'm not particularly happy with him, honestly. He can be kind of a butt a lot of the time. He does kind of annoy me sometimes, but I wouldn't have any of this without L33, so can't do too much complaining, because he pays for this himself. So, but he can be a little irritating. It's been known to happen. Alright. Let's get all this. I wish I had something to talk about. What can I talk about today? Do I have anything? Do I have anything? Not really. Maybe I'll come up with something. Let's put this block here. Put that block there. I think I'm just gonna sing along to everything I do now. It's the only alternative. Get that block and be placed. Perfect. Yep, that's right. Get that block up in there. Nope, that's wrong. Uh-huh. 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 Da-da. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks very, very, very nice. Alright, let's bring that up. Bring this up. Bring this up. Bring that up. Bring this up. And fill in all the between. And see what we're working with. No. Go away. Boo-doo-boo-doo. That's totally awful. That looks terrible. Those bars do, at least. This does. Looks way too big. Too tall. With the bar being down here. This needs to change. That needs to change. That needs to change. Get that right there. Oh wait, we didn't do this. That could be one reason. One helpful thing. Knock this out first. Hopefully this helps a lot. Because if it doesn't, we're kind of screwed. I don't know why it doesn't look good. But it sure as heck don't. Actually, I think this is going to help it a lot, honestly. Better. We're going to have some problems. There's a couple of things extra that I'll be changing, but... Oh wait, no. That goes right there. Okay, that definitely helped. I think this needs to be brought out more. Perhaps like so. Be placed. Don't be misplaced. You know, that seed that I have in my single player is so beautifully epic. I did a lot to this. The seed, the mountain seed that we've got is just awesome. It's so good. It's so perfect. I love every second of it. It's amazing. Alright, that's not so bad. There's definitely things we gotta change, that's for sure. It's getting better slow. Hey. Why do you even want to open this door? There's nothing inside. This guy's an idiot. Give me that sword. I have to kill the idiot. Go burn. What did I have in my inventory? Took something out. Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out soon. Oh darn, he's gonna want me to join his server. He just came on early and asked me. Oh, let's go look at his build. Forgot about that. That looks pretty fancy sprenchy. Looking pretty nice, legend. Looking pretty nice. Greatness is bestowed into us. Alright, looks good. Keep on building away, boy. Honestly, hey! That don't even... I know what I want to do. I know this is missing. I've always wanted to use this. But it always looked terrible. But now I don't think it will. On all the small houses, just looked awful. On this, I don't think it will. Please don't. I need you to work. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry. I figured out the problem. Because this whole thing is just too plain. this, do this. Honestly, I can't have a bad church. I mean, it really can't look bad. This is one of, oh, he's Legends at the time today. It wasn't me, I swear. This is one of the bigger builds, and it's gotta look good. Oh yeah, much better. But I don't know why I did that. Oh, it's much. Oh, that is so much better. Oh, that just did wonders. There's still a couple of things that I want to change. Why did I do that? There we go. Oh, it's so much better. Look at it from the side now. Looks great from the side. Um. Oopsie daisies. I like things to look very realistic structurally. I did it again. I'm so dumbly. I have a plan, don't you worry. That's what I put in my inventory, isn't it? Hold up. Received a text. I must check it. I don't get texts very often. I like to see what they say. No, I get texts pretty often, actually. This is bad for video. Where be you? Phone, don't be hiding from me. Ugh. Where have you gone? Okay, guys, welcome back, and I just want to update you on this thing. Scotty is no longer with us, but he says that he's not done with this, and obviously that's pretty true. Still grass and one door. So sorry that I cut that away. I've done a lot of work, basically finished with the church, and I'll show you that now. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks really, really cool. But after that 10-minute break, I mean the 10-minute Bandicam thing happened, I decided that I was just gonna do a little work off camera, and didn't go so well. Oh, that's the person who griefed us. That's the person who blew this entire place to shreds. Get lost. You're not a part of this server. This is what we got. I'm very, 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 very happy with it. I love this. Okay, and this design, it was actually in fence form, but I turned it to nether brick fences. Um, came from someone on this server. I saw it at one of their houses, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I can't remember. I can't remember his name. I'll see if I can mention him in another one. It's like I don't know, but it's someone on the server who gave me that idea. It's not my design. It's really cool, and I like that. Just getting out of the ocean. What? Um, this shows up on the back, but I think that actually looks kind of cool. Wait, something looked out of place. Nope, it's in place. Alright, now the next thing that we gotta do is build the road. The road must be constructed. Constructed. So, Where be? I don't have any gravel, so what can I ditch? What can I ditch? What can I ditch? That cool. See, bro. Alright, now let's get this gravel up in the hot spot. And let's get the glowstone up here. Let's get the fences up here. I don't think I've ever shown a road being made in um, in a video. Perhaps I have, perhaps I haven't. I do not remember. Yeah, let's just start it over here. I just do 3 wide. Let's turn this down actually. I want you guys to hear me real nice and good. Let's do a 3 wide thing. Actually, I want this to be like right here, so let's get, yeah, see ya, jerk face, burner of places, unkind person, goodbye. Actually, we want that in the hot slot too, in case we break one that we didn't want to break. Talking kind of soft, but I'm actually not feeling all that great. Sorry if I'm kind of quiet. I just am not in my most chipper of moods. I wasn't exactly yesterday because I wasn't feeling too good yesterday either. I got a ditch. Something. Well. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Do 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 do. Perfect. This should do us just fine. Uh-huh. Should be lined up pretty nicely. Yep, that is correct. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! Sorry about the lag spike. Still getting it a little bit. Me and Dez have decided to take on a humongo build for Battlecraft. We'll talk about that a lot more. Um, it's going to be creative and everything, because what we want to do is throw in mini games. And Scotty Bones, looks like we might get to see his finished place. Alright, that's good, because I know you people are probably wanting to see his finished building. I just want everybody to kind of have contributed to this place, because I want this place to be kind of community-ish. Very exciting and lively and stuff, with a lot of stuff going on all the time. Like it. Nope. Think yes. I think I just got a text. Hold on, let's check that. And let's take a drink of my soda. Oh, I got a text from this, I got a text from my mom, but it wasn't actually going to me. And the problem is that I get texts that aren't supposed to go to me, and they're going to other people. They're still going to the other people, and I'll see like their entire conversation. It's really funny, and I know how to fix it, but I'm not gonna because it's so funny. I love it. It's great. So I see backwoods legit. I ain't gonna speak like that. I'm not a vulgar person. But it's super funny though, cause I just get to see whatever everyone else is talking about, and we know that I'm seeing what they're saying. It works so nicely. I want to break one right here, but yeah, let's put that. No, put that there and break that. Perfect. that entire middle thing. Uh-huh. Alright, that's good. Um, nope, this right here. Okay, let's fill it all in. Throw in the lampposts, and then we'll call it. But for Battlecraft, that's going to be pretty cool because we're going to have UHC portal and a minigames portal, and then you enter one, and it's like two completely separate worlds. Um, and we're going to allow people to get on it and play with us, but and it'll be free, I think. There might be a small entry fee, and then you can get like commands, not any creative commands, not any slash fly or anything, but like TPA, because that's still pretty plain vanilla-ish. I think that still goes along with that pretty nicely. Alright, let's put that down. And then our spawn is just going to be insane. I mean, imagine twice the size of everything we're doing here, because twice the people, and it's going to take probably just as long as this. I'll probably hammer down a whole lot more uh, building on that than I will on this. Really just depends on the lag, if I'll be able to or not. That is a terrible spot for it. I don't know why I did that. Alright. But I think it's going to be really cool because I've always wanted to make like a huge old massive thing and have multiple people doing it. I think it's just going to be me and Dez for right now, but possibly in the future get a couple extra people. This is just nothing but irritating. Nothing but irritating. Alright, now that we have that, let's go ahead and bone meal this place up. Alright, sorry about that. Didn't expect the commercial break. Or the 10-minute mark again. Alright, so let's finish this bone meal up. Another thing that I want to do here, it'll be like the last finishing touch to this place, is every place has trees. And I think that that is going to be very vital here. Very, very important. Um, I think it'll be something that looks really, really good here, and really help this place out. I know a lot of people don't like trees. I know it's something that is very debatable, but I like it. I like the trees. I love the trees. They're very, very nice. So that's something that's going to happen for this place. And then once the trees are down and all that, excuse me, once the trees are down, uh, I'll go through and everything that isn't being used, I'll probably put a house right there because that seems like a good spot to put a house. But after I put the trees down, I'll go through and bone meal everything else that isn't touched, and I know I'm never going to touch. That way, there's actually something there. Because when there isn't something, uh, like when there isn't a structure or anything, and you don't really know what to put, bone meal it. It works. Just add a little grass. It makes it look very villagey, very lively, very happy, very cool. So, you see what I mean? It just seems so much more happy, like, and it really adds to the whole thingamajig. I like it at least. Um, and another thing that I wanted to mention is that I take a lot from Beatable. A lot of his building with Beatable is a lot of his Minecraft and stuff. Uh, I take a lot from that. I think he's a great builder. I know there's better out there, but he's funny and he's an extremely good builder. He doesn't like to take credit for it, but he definitely deserves the credit. I mean, he doesn't build tiny little structures. He builds very epic ones and ones that are good. He's, in my opinion, the best Minecraft builder, and they're pretty darn good. So That's saying a lot. Possibly, Nebris could possibly be better. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but a lot of you probably do. Um, Minecraft and anything on Beetle Below 100's channel, um, all that stuff that they do there is just phenomenal. It's great stuff, and I mean, they're better than me. Every single one of them is by a long shot because, well, first of all, I mean, taking all of them and just plopping everything down that I can think of, mostly because of them. So they deserve a lot of credit for all of this. Um, I didn't take even one design and just smash it into this, but I've taken some. Excuse me. I've taken a whole lot of like tips and design kind of things, uh, kind of meshed into my own. Like this has got a lot of similarities to the beginning of Vita Blow's thing, and I want to say a little bit more about this place as well because I didn't get too much into it. Um, I threw down the enchanting table. I think that that's kind of cool because it's like the Bible, the Holy Bible, and that's something that is a little thing. And from right here, all you see is the book. I mean, like when you walk in, all you see is the book, so it looks like the Bible, and I think that's really cool. A really cool thing, and I love this. This is probably my favorite part of the entire thing. Um, oh, another thing. The reason why, like the glowstone and the nether brick are like this, uh, like this entire wall, it's too wide. I mean, it's too thick. 2 blocks thick. It's just exactly the same, doubled. That way, they connect to this. Because otherwise, like if you don't connect, it just does that. That looks way cool. No, it's not as cool. But it won't connect to the things and it won't really work. Um, but here it does. So I just doubled up the wall on the inside. I could have tripled it and not had the glowstone showing, but I think that it looks fine. Um, so that's what I got to say about that. There's also a pretty simple chandelier in there. Pretty simple, pretty basic stuff. But I think you can't go too fancy in this kind of a structure. But it looks kind of cool. Overall, this is probably one of my favorite builds. It's very detail oriented. I really like it. So I think that's gonna do it for us. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.